Picture this. It's closing day. The buyers are excited. The moving truck is loaded. They pull up to their new home ready to start their life there. And the sellers haven't packed a single box. It happens far more than you would think, and it can blow up a closing. Let me tell you how to make sure it never happens to you. So I've had this happen more than once, and it almost always comes from the same place. I had a set of sellers, and we get to closing day, we go to do the final walkthrough, and they're only half moved out. Half! And it's not because something went wrong. It's because they don't believe the sale was actually going to close. So they don't bother to start packing. Now understand, I talk to my sellers about this constantly. Every single conversation, I'm asking, how's the packing going? How's the packing going? Because I know how this goes. These folks waited until the financing was fully approved to even start. And by then, we were 3 days out. So on closing day, they're scrambling, and the buyers ended up having to give them an extra 4 hours just to get their things out of the house. That's stressful for everyone, and it's completely avoidable. So let me walk you through why this happens and how we prevent it. The first thing to understand is where this comes from, because it's not laziness, it's disbelief. A lot of sellers deep down don't quite believe the sale is real until the money is actually in their account. So they wait. They don't want to pack up their whole life and then have the deal fall through. So they hold off and they hold off, and suddenly closing day is here and now they are nowhere near ready. I get the instinct, but the problem is that a home sale has a finish line with a real date on it. And packing a whole house takes far longer than people think. When you wait until you're certain, you've almost always waited too long. The second thing is what actually happens if you're not out on time, because there are real consequences, and I want you to know them. If the sellers aren't out by closings, the buyers have options. None of them are fun. They can postpone the closing, which throws off everyone's plans, including the moving truck the buyers have already paid for. In some cases, they can actually walk away from the deal entirely, or we hold some of the seller's money back in escrow until they're fully out. And here's the strange part I've genuinely seen. Some sellers faced with that just shrug, leave everything behind, all of it, and say, keep the money, we're not dealing with it. That's not a position you want to negotiate yourself into. It's expensive, and it's a terrible way to end what should be a very happy day. Here's the third thing, and it's really the whole solution. You start early, and you take the timeline seriously the moment you're under contract. This is exactly why I'm that agent, the one who's asking, how's the packing going? Every single time we talk. It's not nagging, it's protecting you. Because the seller who starts boxing things up the week they go under contract is calm, in control, and completely ready on closing day. The one who waits for certainty is the one scrambling at the last minute and handing money back. And honestly, I take care of my people right through to the end. I once had sellers leave money behind and also forget to pay the person who cleaned their chimney before closing. So I paid him myself, out of my own pocket, to keep everything clean and square. That's the level of how handled I want for you. But it all starts with taking that timeline seriously from day one. So if you're getting ready to sell, hear me on this. The day you go under contract is the day you start getting ready to leave. Don't wait until you're sure. The sale is real, the date is real, and being ready is the difference between a smooth, happy closing and a stressful scramble that can cost you. When you work with me, I'll keep you on track the whole way, because the little things are what make the big day go smoothly. If you're thinking about selling, reach out and let's put a real plan together.